And welcome back. We're going to pick up where we left off last time in Reus 2, where in theory, we're ready to go actually into the third age this time. So we've done the sage, we've done the sage, we've done the goddess, so we should either do one of the three other ones that we've unlocked. So I have the huntress, the inventor, or the pirate queen. I know one of them requires us to have the most science be the highest at the end of the first hour, so let's do the inventor to try to do that. And then let's try to run some degree of more science-focused so let's do Frostjack, because that will be a science gold zone. Swamp Giant. Still sort of stuck with the ocean. Debating potentially going up one difficulty. Yeah, let's go up one difficulty. I'm going to go up to Giant. Giant, still going to stay on challenge. Oh, we apparently didn't unlock the third era, so we're still stuck to the medieval era as the latest we can go. Okay, well, let's hop to it. Wrong button. That button. And then ocean will get the last of the planet. And we'll start the scientist on the border between science and science. Okay, so bone tree, biodiversity if it's by itself, stone if it's adjacent to more science. Okay, so let's do oh no, I want green forest. There we go. You do stone there, and you bone tree there. And that should get us off to a running start with the science. What can we do in this biome? We get a fur over here. Counts as +1 distance per lost tag and determine the closest city for this and other biotica. If I need more science, I probably want to throw it out this side. In fact, because I know I want them to go this direction, I'm going to go ahead and throw a fur out on that side. So if they do expand, they expand that way. For our next one, we can do the merchant or the poet. Let's do the merchant. We'll call the merchant. Let's put him on the border of the forest and the ocean. Woodcutter for trees, or highest mineral with science in the border. Woodcutter is already bigger and is probably easier to make bigger, so let's do woodcutter. Okay, so 20 money if adjacent to a sea enemy. Sea enemy is got no real placement rules, so we'll place the sea enemy and we'll place clownfish. And again, I might do the same here, where I'll go ahead and place something that's on the side that I want it to expand towards, so it does expand a little bit in the other direction as well. The diplomat wants prosperity for all. Yeah, let's do the diplomat here. Get them running off to their spot. No building recommendation yet for them. And they haven't arrived yet. Give them a little longer to arrive. I suppose while we're waiting for them to arrive, we can get the giants running over there. And I suppose for setting this one up, these guys are not necessarily going to be picky, right? They just want 5 prosperity. Which in a way is maybe a little bit higher than some of the other cities that just wanted 3 of something, but they're not picky on what it is the advantage here. Kelp wants to be next to 1 fish. Easy to do, we can toss a herring in the ocean. You want to be plants, next to a plant. Okay, so we'll do the mineral and the mineral booster. We'll do the plant there. We'll do a fish there, and that will meet all 3 of those guys' neighbor bonuses. Well, the fish doesn't have a neighbor bonus, but the works pretty well otherwise. Okay, so now we're back to the Dark Valley City. So let's get our guys over there. We can definitely make them very happy if we can find them 1 more tree. So I could toss the papaya tree down for the Nicobatica. Let's go ahead and do that. Can always replace it in a bit. At that point, then they just want science. So what other science choices can I do? Either those provide science. We've already got stone in here. Agate doesn't provide science. Amethyst doesn't provide science. Okay. What is your mystery output? 3 science for mystery. I don't think I got anything that happens to give mystery either, which is a different problem. Okay, so we're probably at the point where I need to pull a draft card to get more science. Let's pull a draft card for the Paga. Looking for science. Challenging extraction. More science if the biome is rugged. With tin as another science output. Or fox. Plus money for every animal in the biome. The biome is more rugged. Very. So a bunch of undergrowth biotica. So I think here it's going to be copper and tin is how we're going to be getting our science. So let's grab the copper and tin. So we'll do tin, and then copper. And copper is going to need some more... what's that? Requires 4, okay. So I need to put at least 2 more diversity in here. Granted, we just completed Inventor Village by tossing that one down, so don't need to do that right away. Merchant Village is next. So what can we do for money? Amethyst. Could pretty easily do Pit Viper. Pit Viper with a guinea pig. Unless we want something money-wise under the ocean. Well, we do want to put something into the ocean, I think. Plus is a plant? Yes, you obviously are a plant. Okay. Maybe do bedrock, so in which case, the agate, which doesn't really care, we'll shove the agate there. Trade port is to sink things with gold, gems, minerals in the ocean. Within borders. So the within borders bit is actually going to be the hard part there, I think. So agate's a gem. Could toss down bedrock, which would be a second mineral. So either way, the minimum thing, the 40, 40, 40, we can do 40. Question is, at this point, do I want to do Gem Seeker, in which case I need to find a fourth gem? Or Trade Port, which just means I need to put down money. So I think I'm not going to gamble on a fourth gem. Let's do Trade Port. I'm going to go ahead and put the... I need Eon to advance the thing. So we're gonna move into the second here. Did we actually get the appropriate amount of science for... Yes, we did. So we're going to do the Age of Philosophy. The philosopher gives science for unique Boudica within borders is also contagious. It is copied to a receiving city after a trade deal has been struck. So first it's just 12 science, and then it's 20 science and 12 pop, and then it's just 80 prosperity. Okay. Alright, so I think it's gonna get enough money. Maybe a little short. Yeah, one short. Can I find one more money to throw at it to solve the problem? I suppose at some point we probably want to take a draft. So let's take an ocean draft. Pearls is more money. Only place in shallow water. Plus 60 if adjacent to the coast. Yeah, let's go pearls. So in which case I want you to come over. Oh, I need to get over in the land for it to pop over the thing. We got the diversity, so let's actually... We're going to pearl over the sea anemone. And then I'm going to basically move the sea anemone one out. Keep the buff. Okay, with that we'll be good there. Dark Valley. Fish Boudica within borders. Or Element Boudica within borders. Let's do Element Boudica within borders. We do want science. And technically that completes Neutral Village. So let's move back over to Dark Valley City. Let's get the guys moving over to Dark Valley City. Okay, I was going to go ahead and toss out the copper over here. So to do copper, I need to buff the desirability of, well, the biodiversity of the zone. Don't know if that counts as 4 away. That counts as 4 away. Okay. +2 per mineral, +2 per predator, +1 per mountain slot. Okay. We don't necessarily want to actually place food in the taiga, so I don't necessarily want to place carrots out here. Okay, so I don't know how quickly we're going to get the city spread out that far, but let's toss that one out. That'll give us some additional biodiversity in the area. Toss an agate, and then in that last spot I'll toss the copper. Okay, then what can we do with this biome? Science would be good. We're going to use the stone. Actually, I should probably do my drafts, right? So this is a rainforest biome, so I should take a rainforest draft. Could do the Gumbo Limbo. Yeah, let's do a Gumbo Limbo. We can also put a flint down. Look at the buttons for being adjacent to a tree. So we got woodcutter capped, we got oracle capped. And we should be on our way to 20 science. Oh. No, we're gonna get like 18. It's gonna need a little bit more science. Okay, so we've sort of maxed out that copper. Oh, no, we got up there when I wasn't looking. Presumably got a bonus from something else. Okay, so Merchant Town wants more wealth. And we also want more people. None of our cities specifically want people, so we're going to run into an interesting problem. Draft-wise, yeah, it's probably time to go for another round of drafts. Let's grab an ocean draft. Plus 60 food for each set of plant and animal. Doesn't necessarily have any money in it. Marlin, on the other hand, if we can get these guys spread out too deep, this is both food and money, so let's go that way then. I just realized that Marlin's also an Era 2, which we're not in Era 2, so that was maybe not the smartest choice. Still in the first era. So, we've got clownfish in. We got clownfish already, okay. Clownfish are critters, so if I added herring and suckerfish, sea bass would get a bonus. So, let's add suckerfish. suppose technically I need only 12 food on the planet, so it doesn't necessarily matter where I put it. Though technically I don't necessarily want to put it out. So we got herring there, got suckerfish there. Do sea bass. Actually, can I do sea bass? Yeah, let's do sea bass over there. You don't necessarily care what you get, so I can give you more food, and that will work for completing the meaning of life. You want more predators, so could we get more predators out here? Well, Marlin's a predator, and we'll probably drop Marlin in the next era. Apparently Barrel Eye is a critter. Okay, so wealth. An empty slot there, that can be wealth. Pearls. Where did you drop pearls in there? Okay. Pearls, bedrock. Did we do bedrock already? Well, to be fair, I didn't want money, right? So it would be agate. Or jasper. Ah, I'm done with the era. So we're out of stuff, which is probably fine. Got the trade post maxed. Stone cutter. Is there any elements that I want to place while we're thinking about it? Could do copper and tin. You quickly max out stone cutter. Yeah, that would be to max out the current bonuses. So let's assume that I want to do that. So tin, and then we'll do copper, and that'll max out the bonuses for the era. Because when we cycle the era, the stonecutter is going to go legacy, and we'll stop modifying. Oh, I don't have the biodiversity for that. Though stone would work. I can just place a stone. Stone will work just the same. There we go. Stonecutter's camped. Let's move on to the next era. The people have apparently discovered the meaning of life. They didn't share it with us, but they know what it is. Apparently it must be something like the answer is 42. Something we assume we already know. Okay, we can't do revolution because we don't have a city with 6 population and 6 money, so it's a choice between castles and knights, which we just did in the last part. Or the Damned Plague. Gain science for each unique toxic biotic on the planet. Luxury gives science, but has a nasty side effect, has contagion. Vander has 20 science and 20, and the planet has 20 people. 25 science, 30 people, and then just prosperity. So this is probably actually going to be... the way this might actually be really easy. We'll do the Damned Plague. I'm going to go ahead and take the Alchemist out here, because it's already capped out. In theory, Wood Workshop would probably be a little bit better if I went ahead and found 2 more trees for it. But no, I think we're going to be good with Alchemist out. Alchemist hit also fits the feeling of the era very well. Is it optimal? Probably not. Does it feel right? Yeah. Amulet Smith, so I can find 2 more gems, that would be great. Market's probably a little bit easier because it just has to be any biotic with gold, so I'm going to go market it. Which may also give it enough money to give it its reward. We can find one more element, we'd cap out the statue, which would be about 200 value. Yeah, looking for one more element to cap out statue is probably the way to go. Don't suppose we can find an element that has food value. At least not within our current elements by the looks of it. Could do Marlin. Probably want to save Marlin for that side. We can do Marlin Paralyze to get the wealth value. Oh, and that is people on the planet, so it could be in the merchant town if it's just to get the wealth value. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so assuming those guys spread that way, it looks like they are, that should probably give them their remaining money. So then we just need to work on prosperity, which we can do out in that area, in the Taga. So let's pull a Taga card. Plus 10 money for each rugged in the biome. That looks pretty good. Kentucky Coffee Tree, tagged as fruit, tree, toxic, construction, and lost if adjacent to a city. Is a construction tag. The other one is I could be looking for the element, so we could do tourmaline for the element, I suppose. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad choice. Yeah, let's do the tourmaline, that'll get us the element, that'll allow us to camp out the statue. Perfect. Yeah, it's going to give us some different modifiers on those tiles, which will be fine. Okay, now once an animal there. I don't know if I have a level 2 animal. I do have a level 2 animal for the Taga. Okay, so we can do the hares there. That'll lower rugged a little bit, but I think we can tolerate rugged going down a little bit. And then with the tourmaline, I need to add a little bit more biodiversity is what it's telling me, yeah. Oh, which that going in will be fine. That'll give us the biodiversity. Plus drop the tourmaline. What did the... Oh, because the merchant town has only just finished spreading to that space. That makes sense. There we go. Completed both those bonuses. And the 20 people on the planet. And we need 30 people on the planet. Okay, so you're probably the guy we want to move on expanding next. What's our draft charges looking like? Okay, so we've only got one rainforest. Let's grab another rainforest. We do know we want more food. Capybara has historically been a great food source for me. Yeah, let's go to capybara. So what I could do is we could upgrade and replace the Gumbo Limbo. And then do the capybara next to it. Toss. I don't want it in the gap. Ooh. You want to be next to... so the capybara wants to be next to animals. We probably want capybara and turtle. What do I want the turtle? Probably am going to upgrade both of these. You know, let's do another draft charge in the rainforest and see if what we get. Cassava, extra food for surplus biodiversity. Let's go Hedamite. Because we know the tortoise is going to want to be next to 2 rocks. Or do I actually want to do that? No, let's do Cassava, and I can use the Aquamarine as that choice. So I think I want to upgrade the space here. So we're going to replace the Gumbo Limbo. The answer might be yes, I might use it. Might replace the Papaya Tree with it in a bit. So we're going to upgrade that tile. And we're going to make you be... Okay, we're gonna waste the gold booster, but that'll be fine. Then I'm gonna make you be the Aquamarine. I'm gonna drop an upgrade charge here. So we're gonna put the Capybara there. I think the group that we don't necessarily want expanding... Oh no, that's raiders. Let's just deny those raiders. No raiding. Welcome to the bog. So I'm going to put Cassava there, and then we want to put one animal in that hex. Future jungle fowl. That should provide us the population on the planet we need. So now we're just here for getting prosperity, planetary prosperity. So let's grab an ocean charge, or ocean draft. See if we can find any deep ocean stuff. Okay, we do something mud volcano-y. Yeah, let's do mud volcano. So upgrade charge there. So we're going to do hydrothermal vents. And then mud volcano. That's hopefully enough to get these guys to expand, so that we actually get use of those. And then to maximize the mud volcano, we want to put some neighbors that are minerals. maximized eruption. Okay, so at this point we're just trying to rack up score. No, actually, you would want it to be adjacent, wouldn't you? So that doesn't really matter. Ghost fungus? Can we place a ghost fungus there? Okay, I got some origin life bonus. Okay, so you would benefit from having more animals. We do have 2 empty spaces over there we can throw animals into. You don't necessarily want to increase rugged, I think. Granted, I can decrease it a little bit, right? We don't want to go below 9 is where we want to be. We want to be above 9. So we got skunk already. Adjacent to 1 tree. Your more food if we're adjacent to some minerals. And you want to be next to critters. Okay, so we did a tree. I could do critter. Thing that wants to be next to critters. Tree. Well, the hare are critters. Okay, so we can do you next to the critters. And then you just want to be next to minerals, so that'd be 25. Okay, so everything's going to be capped out except for the temple, which would require 3 more animals, which we're not going to do. And the temple, which would require 2 more minerals. Actually, it's going to do the temple because it's about to go spread out and get the 2 rocks I tossed over there. Okay. I think that's indication that I probably want to throw an animal out here to get the adjacent to animal nomadicum bonus there. Wait, that is herring. We have herring already. Pretty sure we have clownfish. There's clownfish, yes. Sea crate has to be close to land. Does bedrock have to be close to land? I could have said the bedrock farther out. In fact, I got 2 bedrock. Okay, so that's a good thing we can do. Swap the bedrock out there. Actually, wait, before we do that, you cancel that order. Do I need that element? No, you can do away with it without the element at this point. Oh well, but you need it to be a rock. So you could change it to not be bedrock, but then it wouldn't be good. Do any of that sea bass there? Well, you got merchant element or emblem on there, so you'd probably just write the merchant emblem. Don't know exactly how that works. Okay. So then the animal wants to be out here. At this point, it's going to be a duplicate of something. Doesn't really matter what it is, because I don't think anyone's going to spread to it. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'd just be going around deleting things to replace things. So I think, unless there's a particularly interesting thing that comes with one of these draft charges, I think we're ending the run. Arctic wolf is interesting. Let's grab Arctic wolf. They do something with Arctic wolf. Need those elements. I can move where the elements are, but we need to keep them. Best way to think about that problem. To be fair, that's not unique animals, that's animals. So I've replaced those 2 animals with Arctic wolves. That should be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it also doesn't count as taking the animals away, which is nice to see. Need more biodiversity. Okay, how can I add more biodiversity real easy? Can upgrade plant. Ah, also provides 1 biodiversity, so we'll upgrade the fur here. us to play the Arctic Wolf. Okay, I think that's about as good as that's going to get before we end the cycle. So let's go ahead and just end this cycle. Hope you've been enjoying it. We'll wait until this finishes. So this is Reus 2. I probably will play it a little bit more. At least unlock all the... well, at least unlock the third area. Would like to play some through the third area. Probably try to play all the third area stuff at least once. And the forbidden formula is apparently poisoning people. Oh no. So that was our first run on Giant. We did still manage to do all the errors on 3-star. Probably didn't get quite as much prosperity as we would have done if we were on lower difficulty, but that's fine. And because it's our first time doing these eras, we're getting lots of unlocks for it. Access to granite. Mulberry. Could probably do with the animation speed being a little bit faster on this. Lychee tree. And another source of cat. So we now know there's 2 cats if we ever want to try doing the cat thing again. I was tempted when it came up. I was like, well, I only got 1 type of cat. And I don't know if it needed to be... Well, it maybe didn't need to be distinct cats, so maybe I could have done 4 cats, but... with the same type of cat, but that would have been a bit lame. Another way to get Mudcrack. And zinc. And the giant sloth, which is a thing that can go extinct. When you complete an error, remove this Baticum and raise the slot level by 1. So if you've plopped this in a given era and that era ends, then you upgrade the slot by 1 level, which is, depending upon what you're doing, is actually somewhat useful, right? So that would be... This we wouldn't be able to do until era 2 anyway, right? So it would basically give you an era 3 slot as soon as we enter the beginning of era 3. And if that was a problem, you could also just replay it, right? If you needed it back there. It would fit in a 3 slot fine. So the profile is going to go up. So we're getting the ability to expand the planet and get some more nomad charges. So we can get more cities, and we've just unlocked the 3rd era. So the next game will be in the 3rd era, which based on the time for today will not be today. So if you're watching on YouTube, that will be the next part. There's a decent possibility, assuming nothing comes up, that will be a part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, look out for it on the schedule. At the moment, that means it'll probably be 3 days from now on Twitch when it's recorded. But I am planning on playing some more Reus. Depending on how quickly I go through Reus, for example, I don't know how many profile levels there are. 22. Right, so at the rate we're going, I'm probably going to at least unlock everything. I don't know if I'll get to be particularly great at it, but right, we've done Age of Philosophy, Age of Monuments, Neolithic Revolution. We haven't unlocked the Turning Point stuff. We haven't done a calm era. Do a calm era at some point just to get the 3-star off the calm era. We haven't done the iron era. Not sure if that just unlocked or if we've been turning our nose up at it for other stuff. I don't think we've been presented with the option to the merchant area yet. And then we did turn our nose up at Revolution. And we've just unlocked the era discovery. So we've got a whole nother... got some more eras we can go into. But that'll be for next time. So I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have been enjoying it, feel free to tune in next time, which on YouTube will hopefully be tomorrow. If you're on Twitch, will be 3 days from now. Until then, hope you all have a good time, and good luck. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.